Hello everyone. Jesus. You know, you change a few settings, you change a CPU, and all of a sudden OBS wants to start playing. Jesus. Hello everyone. How are we doing today? Happy Tuesday. I am mostly on time. I was heating up my dinner, which, if you're curious, is this. It's a mix of like pasta, chicken, and veggies. It's delicious. Hello. Happy Tuesday. I'm reading With a Vengeance by Riley Sager. Nice. I'm on a new book this time. Let me pull up Cam and chat. Hello. Now we can see chat, and I also have chat over on my OBS now. Hey, at lunch. On lunch. Perfect timing. Hi, Paco. Hope work is going well. Glad you could be here on your lunch. I'm reading Winter Lost by Patricia Briggs. I'm gonna be starting it. I literally have not touched it yet. So, it's for a vlog that I'm working on. It's actually Serial Killer, so it's like my third book I'm on for that vlog. So I'm doing pretty well this month compared to last month. But yes, hi. Nice to see you all, especially since we'd had last Tuesday off. I had a school thing that kind of like interrupted my schedule and ended up not interrupting my schedule. It was a weird thing. But since that time has passed, we are semi-rocking a new setup. I did end up changing some parts of my PC. I ended up finally upgrading my CPU, my motherboard, and my RAM, which I don't know how much you guys know about the tech space and like the computer space right now, but RAM is insane. It's insanely priced. Like, I'm talking, I got a bundle at Micro Center, and the bundle cost me around like $550 and that's for a motherboard, a CPU, and RAM. The RAM alone was $100 cheaper. $100 cheaper than the bundle with the motherboard, the CPU, and the RAM. Insane. I'm reading Clockwork Angel. Nice. Girl, I hear the RAM. I didn't go. That's how much I know. Your RAM is your memory. Fun fact, computer time with Emily. Your RAM is the memory. It is what allows you to like run a whole bunch of multiple programs at once. It's kind of an important part, and it used to be a cheaper part. Like, you'd spend upwards of like 100 something for like 32 gigs of RAM. I shit you not, right now 32 gigs of like modern RAM is going for like $1,000. It's ridiculous what the market is right now, and I bet you can guess why. It starts with 2 little fucking letters, and it's slowly ruining our life. That's right, it's AI, folks. AI is ruining the tech industry so hard for just like plethora of things. So I got in while the deals were good. So I needed to upgrade my CPU, which is the brain of your computer, so badly, because mine was pretty old and I was starting to experience some system death where like my system was just not working right. And so, okay, I'm gonna upgrade it, and then I got the bundle. So I'm at a modern CPU with modern RAM, and it only cost me too much money. AI is the enemy of every lifetime. Truly. It's so insane. I'm mad about it. I'm so mad about it. Like, you don't get me started on AI ruining everything it touches. And tech industry is just like, oh, we're gonna stop producing for the consumer and just make stuff for AI. So, I'm also going to be upgrading my storage come this weekend because I wanted to upgrade 2 of my hard drives. That will give me more space to do things and to run things a little faster. So I should not have problems with stream. But if I had a little hiccup, or if I have a little hiccup today, it's because I switched hardware on my computer, and whenever that happens, shit goes wrong. Also, you probably noticed in my voice, I sound a little congested, and that's because I am. And it's because this weather in California is the devil, and has been kicking shit up, and like changing weather lightning fast, that I got a teeny tiny bit sick. So. We're surviving out here, okay? We are just surviving and trying to make sure that we're alive. But we are here for sprints, and we're going to be reading. So we're going to do 45 minutes on, 15 minutes off. I'm actually going to run a poll for sprints because I want to see what games you guys would like to play, because Sims is pissing me off. The Sims, like, team and EA as a company just, like, keeps doing, like, so many terrible things that I feel some sort of way about streaming it right now. This weather can fight me, right? I hate this weather. It's so bipolar. I don't know, like, it's hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold. It's making me sick. It's making me not know how to dress for the weather, especially when I have to go out to school and there's, like, 2 different temperatures. It can drive me crazy. Okay. What game should play next game? I've been in a Marvel Rivals mood lately. Nice. I recently got Fields of Mistra. I feel like I should know how to spell this goddamn game because I literally just bought it and I've been playing a little bit of it. Bit like Little Bookshop. Hold on. I'm doing a little bit of Googling. Fields of Mistra. Yeah. Mistria. Tiny bookstore, tiny bookshop. Okay, thank you. I actually don't know you. Ugh, gotta love that cough. Nothing's worth than being congested and coughing. Okay. We're gonna roll this poll. So, our options are, you can take a vote at any point: Stardew Valley, Fields of Mistra, Tiny Bookshop. So 3 cozy games, or bonus, we could start a longer RPG together, guys, where we could play something like Dragon Age, like Witcher, whatever we're feeling. We could do something like Assassin's Creed. There's also, I would like to have a 5th option, but they only let you do so many. Another. You can sprinkle in your suggestions, but feel free to vote whatever you so choose. We'll figure it out, so that way we can play some games, and I can feel a little less guilty about live streaming Sims when they're literally like nuking themselves as a company. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. Yeah, I'm excited to do some reading today. Like I said, it's been a better reading month than previous, just because, I don't know, I've been doing a couple of challenges this month. Like, I'm technically in the middle of a 24-hour challenge, which reminds me that when we start reading, I need to start my clock. I'll put it up in the background somewhere, and you can just watch it go down. But I'm doing more of like the 24 hours on the clock, and then you count that down. I actually need to edit that because I listened to an hour and a half on my way to and from school. So I haven't been reading that much. That's, you know what? That's fine. That was me last month. I wasn't reading like shit. I think I finished 3 books in total for the whole month. Not a good time. This month, I'm already at... I think I'm already at 3 books. I've DNF'd 2-3 books so far. Hold on. We gotta see. What have I read? Yeah, I finished 3 books, and I have DNF'd 2 books. Well, technically, one of the books I finished, I DNF'd. And that's because I got to 70%, and that bitch counts. I don't care what anyone says. That bitch counts. Yeah, I have DNF'd 2 books this month. I just... One of them, Paco, you might hate me for. It's Certain Dark Things by Silvia Moreno Garcia. I got farther along the second time that I was reading it, but it still was not great. I just couldn't get into it. Last month I was reading. I got 8 this month. Haven't finished 1 yet. Okay. Listen, there's still time. It's the beginning of the month. It's March 10th. There's still plenty of month to go around. I'm hoping to get... That's okay. It's one of her earlier books. Okay. I read Mexican Gothic. I love Mexican Gothic. I couldn't vibe with all the perspectives going on in that one. So, and I'm sad because it's vampires. But I do have more of her books. I have Silver Nitrate. And I have a lot of her books, actually. Hold on. What books of hers do I own? Sylvia. I have Gods of Jade and Shadow, Silver Nitrate, and yeah. Well, I have 4 of her books. I like the premise of that one more than the book. Okay, fair. She's still getting more shots. It's not like I'm DNFing the author, but just I couldn't get into that book. Gods of Jade and Shadow was one of my faves. Okay. That's the one I hear a lot of people like really raving about, but I never read it when it was like at its hype, and I forgot that she wrote it. She's just like one of those authors, like, oh my god, yeah, she's so versatile in like what she does that I forget like what's in her repertoire. So that one's actually in here, I believe. Right? Yeah. You can see it kind of right there at the end. I've read Silver Nitrate and The Bewitching. They are good. Okay. Is The Bewitching her newest one? Yeah. The Bewitching's her newest one. I don't have that one yet. I'm excited for Silver Nitrate because I like old Hollywood. I think that will be really fun. Especially since we saw like hints of that kind of era in Mexican Gothic. Excited to see it focus on it, a little spooky. So, but I've been talking your ear off for 14 minutes. We're going to go ahead and roll into our first sprint in just a moment. Oh, look at that. We already got a vote for a longer RPG. Exciting, exciting. Okay. 45 minutes on, 15 minutes off. We're going to roll into it in just a moment here. So, I hope you got a book. I hope you are doing something nice and relaxing. If you're not going to read, all to you. Grab some water or a nice little treat because I love you and you deserve a little treat. We're going to turn on some rain sounds here. We're just going to vibe. I'll probably be done with lunch by then. Bye. No problem. Have fun at work, Paco. Bye. All right. I'm going to turn on these rain noises, and then we're going to get to going. Good luck, everyone. I will see you at the end of our first sprint. Alrighty, folks, come on back, come on back. How'd we do? How'd we do? I made it. Hold on, let me get back to our chat page. I have no bookmarks, so excuse the use of the flap. I made it this far in, so I'm at about 37 pages into the book. It's the usual start to a Mercy Thompson book. A little slow, a little kind of recap-y. So we're getting some like recaps of what happened in Soul Taken, the previous book, which wasn't my favorite, but it's all good. I saw we got a couple more people in chat. Hello, Princess, and hey, Mothflame. How you guys doing? This is a hard poll. What longer RPG are we talking about? Okay, so that one's up for debate. In that we could choose. I have a lot of RPGs because I love a good RPG. But it could be something like Dragon Age, any but the first one, because Dragon Age Origins and me have beef. Mainly because I don't want to play the Mage Circle quest because I hate it. But Veilguard we could be able to play because I'm upping my SSD, which it requires for PC. I have Witcher 3, not Witcher 2. What other ones do I have? I have an extensive library. We could play BioShock. We could play Cyberpunk. I got Fable 3, Fallout 4. Mass Effect, all those kind of things. What are you feeling? Well, since I'm going to be upping my SSD, I'm kind of feeling playing Veilguard. Just because I have not played Dragon Age Veilguard on PC yet, and that's where I do all my canon playthroughs. I play it on console for fun, and I do that. And then when it comes to like my canon playthrough, I do them all on PC. So I buy the games twice because I'm insane. How are you? I'm okay. I sound a little congested because I am. But I'm alive and I'm here. I actually feel fine. I just sound terrible and I'm coughing up a lung because all the congestion wants to come out. But your girl's okay. I know that is hard for a gamer to choose. It's so hard to choose. For gamers and readers. Like being asked what your favorite book is. Never could answer. I always like, here's books I like recently. But it seems that Tiny Bookshop is gonna be the winner, which is fine. I think that's definitely a cozy game a lot of people would like. And I've been meaning to play quite a bit. Actually, when I think about it, let me go ahead and make sure I have it in my library. I do have fun with that game. It seems like a really cute game. I have yet to play it. But I know it's a game I'm going to really, really like. I don't want the soundtrack or the art book. Okay. I'm playing Animal Crossing for now, but we'll read during the next sprints. Ooh, fun. Hey, thanks, Steam. Love you. I haven't played Animal Crossing in forever. I was just talking with my best friend, because we were talking about his kid and how we were joking that before he can have his own video game, he has to be Ocarina of Time. It's like, it's okay. I have my original GameCube. We're gonna play. And we were like talking about like all the old systems. I was like, oh, he's gonna have to play Skyward Sword on the original motion controls, which are awful. I hated them so much. He's like, oh my god, but Wii's are gonna be ancient artifacts. And I still have my Wii. The original Wii I still own. It's still functional. I need to actually I need to get the ports and like plug it in so I can play it every now and again. It's great. But on that conversation, I was talking about how I have my old DS Lite and my 3DS, of which I have Animal Crossing for both. Currently reading Darling Girls by Sally Hepworth. Gonna try and finish the last 33 pages before sleeping. Hell yeah, you can do it. 33 pages, it's nothing. You got this. You're gonna do it. You're gonna feel accomplished, and you're gonna get to go to bed feeling so great. I guess my goal tonight, I want to hit, I think I want to hit 100 pages. I'm at 37, but I didn't read for that whole sprint. So I think I could do it pretty easily. Is there a chapter break at 100? Of course not. But there's a chapter break at fucking forever past. Jesus. At 118. So about 120 pages. I think I could do that. I think that should not be a really big problem. It means I just have to read this much by the time sprints are over, which I think are doable. And you can see behind me, on this side, I have my clock for my 24-hour reading challenge that I am doing. I'm leaving it running for this little break because it's my game and I can do whatever I want. Because I still think we're doing reading things. It's fine. It's chill. It's whatever. But yes, playing games. I think it'll be fun because, Princess, you missed this. I've been feeling a type of way about Sims because the company seems to be like committing suicide. Just everything they're doing. They recently introduced microtransactions, even though the game's still busted, and they're just like making a whole bunch of bad decisions. So I feel a type of way about streaming them and giving them free publicity. I know for a fact what the fuck is happening, right? So Sims is on the back burner. I haven't even been really playing it for fun, even though the royalty thing seemed like kind of fun, but I don't know. I'm gonna wait till they decide to fix their shit. Quite literally, fix their shit, because the game is hella busted without mods. But that's a conversation for another day. Yeah, I want to do so, but I like playing games, and I thought this would be a fun way to kind of like get you guys a little more involved in what we're playing. And it's Tiny Bookshop is the winner. We're gonna let it go all a stream in case anyone else comes in and like decides to super swap, like super swarm RPGs, which I would love. But we could always play that another day too. And like I said, I have many an RPG. I also wasn't an option on the poll because it only lets you do 4 options for whatever reason. But like, if there's another game you guys want me to play and you guys would like to see, I am all for it, as long as it's not a horror game. I love horror movies. I even enjoy a good horror book. Horror games give me so much anxiety. I can't do them. I need gaming to be fun, semi-relaxing. It's fine if I like get a little tilted or get a little like engaged, but the amount of anxiety that I have playing horror games is not healthy. Powering through the sleepiness. Hell yeah, you could do it. You could do it. Sit up. Don't get too cozy, because that's just spell of disaster. A spell for disaster. But disaster means sleeping, which can be nice. Okay, I need to make sure I get water during this next sprint, though, because my throat is feeling a kind of way. Or maybe I'll get like hot chocolate. Ooh. Or like milk and honey. Ooh, that also sounds good. Are you into story games? I am into story games. Beacon Pines is so fun. Cozy mystery game. Ooh. Yes, yes, yes. I love a good mystery game too. Oh, I've seen this. I have not played it though, but I've seen it like floating around. I love a good visual novel story too. I'm gonna add that to my wish list so I remember to keep this. I just finished playing Kathy Rain 1 and 2 recently because I talked about them in my video where I'm like comparing books to video games. And I had never played Kathy Rain. That was never my point and click game. But I bought them in a bundle on sale, and I actually really, really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It was like, it just like one of those cozy games without like necessarily the cozy vibe, if you know what I mean. It definitely like has a bit of a darker tone to it, and the character's a little bit more gritty. But I really enjoyed it. It had a supernatural element that I wasn't expecting, but I don't think it was like a bad thing. And by the time you get to Kathy Rain 2, which I did not know came out so much later than the first game. I think it's like a 20-year difference or something like that. I think Kathy Rain came out in like 2000 and like 2008, 2004, like a long time ago. And Kathy Rain 2 came out in 2025. There's like a big gap between them. And the production value in Kathy Rain 2 is a big jump. But it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed I think I enjoyed the second one more than the first just because the production value was better. And the cutscenes were just a little bit more thorough. But I think the mystery in Kathy Rain 1 was a bit more like cohesive to follow. And like I knew mostly where to go versus sometimes in Kathy Rain 2 I was like, I don't know where this is going. Okay, I lied. It came out in 2016. It originally came out in 2016. The sequel came out in 2025. Okay, I was wrong. It feels like an early 2000s game though, which is a vibe, especially for point and clicks. Because that's like a hard vibe to nail. Yes, highly recommend if you're into mystery games and like point and clicks or like easier, not as involved gameplay. Kathy Rain, I think, is a good one. Yes, give me all the game suggestions, and they may just appear on Steam or they may appear in my Steam, but they may appear on stream. Like I've thought about Date Everything. That one's a fun one. Or even Stray, where we play as a cat trying to get home, I think. All sorts of things. But yeah. Ooh. I've heard a lot about Chris. Sorry. I had my Steam library opened and now I am distracted by all the things and all the sales. I will say I am not a big shooter gamer person just because it gets a little competitive. I'm not competitive in games. Because if I got competitive in games, we want to talk about the person I'd become. So I would say that's probably those horror and like first-person shooters are probably the only things I would be like, eh. Sometimes first-person shooters, single player is fine. I'm just bad. I don't know what it is about the first-person perspective, but I always fuck it up. I do much better in third person. Make it make sense. I don't know. It's a weird like that. All right. We're almost done with our break. We're going to roll into our next sprint in just a minute and some seconds. So, we know Mothflame's trying to finish their book. Princess is going to be reading next sprint. And I'm going to be trying to get to page 100 or as close as I can get in this next sprint. I'm also going to get up and get a bookmark so I don't have to use the dust jacket as a bookmark. And I'm going to heat myself up some milk and honey because that sounds delicious and my throat will thank me for it. But we're going to go ahead and switch screens now because we're going to be smart about this. Be smart. Have it all ready to go before we dive straight in. And I'm going to continue with the rain because I want that coziness. I'm praying for cooler weather again. Bring spring showers. I'm over having 90-degree March weather. It should not be this hot in March. Damn it. I don't care that I live in California. I don't want it. I don't want it at all. All right. 15 seconds on the clock. We got our rain. We're turning it up a little. Let's go. And time for sprints. I will see you all at the end of this next sprint. Happy reading, folks. Hello, hello. How'd we do? How'd we do? Alright, thank you, Rain. It's in low again, and do some anime lo-fi. Alright, how'd we do, folks? I managed to get to page 78, so now this far into the book, and I'm not much closer to 100 pages. In fact, I can go ahead and mark my 50 pages done. So, I am on track to getting 100 pages by the time that the last sprint is over, which next sprint will be our last sprint, unfortunately. Sadly, I know. But I am going to need to go to bed at some point, and so will all of you. But I just remembered as I was walking around to go heat up my milk and honey that I was watching the new One Piece live action season earlier today. And y'all, I love the live action so much. It's so good. Like, as a One Piece fan, as someone who has sat through the 1,000+ episodes and caught up on the anime, the live action is so much fun. It captures the heart of the show without like losing too much. Like, obviously it changes things because it has to fit the new medium and the new audience. But it's just as silly. It has the same amount of heart. The cast that they chose is perfect. I love seeing all the behind the scenes stuff and like all the social media posts. They are so cute and fun. I love it. And watching this newest season has just reminded me of that. Like, I was having such a good time. Like, I got through, it's an 8-episode season. I think I left off on episode 5. Hold on, I have to check now because I need to know. Yeah, I left on episode 5. So, like, I killed 5 episodes today alone. And, like, the season just came out. I will probably watch another 1 episode tonight, like, when I go to bed. But I don't think I'll make it past that. Just because I have been going to sleep pretty early. I've been sleeping pretty hard. Because of this head cold. Okay, so you ever feel anxious about something good happening? All the time. Why? What happened? What's the good news that's making us feel a little anxious? Because, like, you deserve all the good things happening to you, my dude. My bonus hits tomorrow and I'm so anxious it's killing me. Girl, you deserve it. You're going to use it to do all the responsible things, and then you're going to relax and buy yourself a little treat. A little treat. It could be just a book, but a little treat, because you deserve it. You work hard for that. And it just means you have more cushion for whatever things that crop up. I know, but I just want it to be over, to be honest. Well, it will. It's going to hit tomorrow. Probably tomorrow morning, if not by the end of day tomorrow, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. But no, I totally feel that. Like, as soon as it hits, I will feel better. I know. I get that. I feel that way about literally everything in my life, whether it be like tests or papers. Like, I just need it to be done and over with. So I could just get there and move on. Yep, exactly. Like, I don't want to think about this ever again. I don't want to think, even if I know, like, everything's fine and everything's gonna be great. Like, just being able to, like, okay, it's done. Goodbye. I had that just last week with my, I had to submit a revised prospectus and, like, have all my committee sign it. And, like, everyone already gave me, like, hey, okay, we're not doing anything. So, just submit it. But the anxiety over it. Ugh. Plus my Shark Week is coming, like, soon. Yep. That's adding to your anxiety. I also love we were calling our period Shark Week. You know? It's definitely a thing. I don't have much, if any, periods anymore because of my IUD. But the hormones still be hormoning sometimes. I'm like, this is why. The cycle is still cycling, even if I don't necessarily have the Shark Week portion of it. But yeah, no. Hormones are a bitch. In fact, you can see right here all these stubborn hormone acnes that won't go away no matter what I do, even though I've been trying literally everything. I'm about to just claw off my skin. Yeah, like I'm angry and sad and yet want salty and sugar. Yep. Literally had a craving for something sweet this week, and then I went out and I bought myself the Lifesaver gummies. I literally just stopped to get gas. And I was like, you know what? I want some fucking chips. I want some soda, and I want some gummy candies. And I went in the store and I bought them. Pure impulse purchases. And you know what? I ate the shit out of those gummies. They were so good. And I'm going book shopping this week. Look at me. I'm just doing all the things. I'm having my hair done next week, too. You guys are going to see me with new hair. Fresh hair, mind you, come Tuesday. It'll be something completely different, which is kind of a little scary. I don't know how I'm going to like it. I'm trying to be good with my weight and stuff. Yeah, no, totally get it. But sometimes you just gotta be bad. Same color? No, I'm not doing braids at all. I'm actually going to be wearing my natural hair, but I'm gonna get it texturized. So I'm gonna like loosen my curl pattern. So it's a bit more easy to manage than having to deal with the 4C, because... Yeah, hold on, let's see if I can find a picture. Slightly, yeah. So how they do is they run a relaxer through your hair, but instead of like keeping it on until it gets straight, it like loosens your curls. So, by a person of color, of course. I only get my hair done by a black woman. Let's see. I was about to say, yeah, no. Not that. Bye. Window capture. There we go. Yeah, so it's essentially gonna like loosen my hair. Just so it goes a little bit longer. It feels a little bit, it's gonna be more towards like the length of when I'm wet. Like when my hair's wet. Just because even though like my hair will look something more like this, I like my hair to have length to it. Otherwise it doesn't feel like super me. So it's just gonna bring my texture down. Yeah. My hair is definitely more a tighter pattern. It's leaning more 4C than anything. Maybe not exactly 4C, but definitely like a really tight curl. I tend to wear my hair blow dried when it's out. Def close, yeah. So I'm curious to see what it'll be like. I literally showed her a picture of oh god, what's her name? I know her channel, Cozy K. What's her Kennedy. Your hair is more 4C than mine. Yeah, I literally showed her a picture of Kennedy. I was like, I want her hair. How do I get her hair? Because hold on, you have to look at her. She's beautiful. Look at this woman. Look at her hair. Look how pretty she is. She is stunning. Like, obviously I want hair like hers. So I said, how? And she's like, you could texturize. I've trained my hair for the past 15 years. I used to do a lot of like heat treatment to my hair, but I like severely damaged it in high school. So Her hair reminds me of Nia. Yeah. But yeah, it's severely damaged in high school and I like broke off all my length. And so protective styles are more me. Mainly because I can't be bothered to do with my hair. So it lives in braids, how I like it, but I like my hair long. So this will be a change for sure. Oh God, I just reread your comment again. Nia, yeah, God, I haven't thought about Nia in years. God, I loved her channel. She had gorgeous hair too, long. I don't use heat as much anymore due to my hair thinning on the edges. Yeah. Like I said, I mostly do braids. Every like winter so I'll do a press. Just to like wear my hair out. And I've been wearing my hair out a little bit more often than sorry, than normal. So my hair woman came up came up with a plan. My hair grows really fast to be black. Nice. My hair grows fast in braids, but I'm gonna be, like I said, trying this out, not only to like get more comfortable wearing my natural hair out and just like not necessarily wear braids all the time, even though I love braids. I love braids down hard. I will be back to them, trust. It's going to look great. I know it is. It's going to be a process finding out products that really work with your hair because that's always the crapshoot. So foresee some rants coming in the future for sure. I love braids for all of 3 weeks. I love braids down. I wear mine for the then I'm like, no. I love the versatility of it. I hate when they get grown out like this. Like I have a lot of new growth. And that could be annoying. Though I do really like this split look. Like when I get braids again, I'm probably gonna go back to this because I really enjoy it. But it'll be fun wearing my own natural hair out and getting to do a little bit more fun, not necessarily fun, but like more like hairpiece styles, like using claw clips and like stuff like that, because with my usual hair, I have to get really big claw clips. Otherwise it like adds too much tension and all that, or just like doesn't do anything. So I'm excited. It'll be something new. And again, if I hate it, I can get my braids back. You let yours grow out more than I do. As soon as I can see my parts and attempt taking them down. My braid girl hates me for that, but like, girl, you get paid regardless. Fair. I keep my braids in for about 3 months, like 3 to 4 months. Again, I'm busy all the time, so it's like a 2-day affair for sure. Because I have to get the day to get them done and the day to take them out, and then usually I like to have some. I could never. Maybe a month, girl. No, I'm not sitting in a chair for the amount of time that I sit in that chair to get them done for a month. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I like the versatility of it, but again, they're overgrown as shit and they need to be taken out. I am taking them out. I think I have it blocked for Saturdays when I'm doing it. Yep. Saturday is the day. I'm gonna record one more video with my hair like this, and then it's good. But nowadays they put too much product in while doing them. I still have a fairly like old school like stylist, so she doesn't put too much product in, but I do tend to like give it that first wash in like the first week or so to kind of like cleanse that out. I remember my parts used to be clean with all the edge control. Yeah, my lady does shit down great. I love her. I'm gonna be so lost when she retires. I'm gonna be so lost. Because she's been doing my hair since I was 13? 14? 13, 14? Been a damn long time. Damn long time since she's been doing my hair. God forbid whenever that loses. Okay. We're rolling in. We're gonna be rolling into our now. Okay, pause that for a second. All right, it's almost time for our last sprint. We got one more to go, folks, and we have a winner on our poll. I'm gonna let it go until the end of the last sprint, but let's switch screens. We're gonna put up our last sprint because unfortunately it is the last sprint. I had to tell my braid girl to ease up because my skin used to freak out when I got my braids. I have psoriasis, so go crazy. Yeah, it's you gotta be careful. I am very, very lucky in that I don't have a lot of sensitive skin issues, so I've never had issues with like irritation so much. The biggest issues I would have is when I would go from like doing a lot of like heavy heat treatment on my hair, or like when I first went back to braids after having my hair relax for a long time, that the braids would slip out. But now I've got the texture to hold them back again. And when I texturize my hair, I'm not gonna have that same problem because I'm still gonna have the curls to really grip onto the braids. So next week you see me though will be with the new hair. You guys have to tell me that it's cute, because even though Black History Month is over, it's Women's Month, so you still can't say shit. But it's gonna look cute, and you guys are gonna be so nice about it. But let's go ahead and roll into this last sprint for the evening. We have one more time to get our goals done. I hope you do some good reading. I hope you drink some water. And let's go ahead and roll into it. It's gonna be so cute. I'm excited. See, thank you. I'm sure it will be too. All right. Good luck, everyone. I will see you at the end of this sprint for our goodbyes. But happy reading. You got this. I love you. Drink some water. All right, everyone. All right. We've hit the end. We've hit the end. And I am happy to say I have made it my 100 pages. I am ending on page 124, which is in the middle of a chapter, which I'm not happy about, but I can't be bothered to read to the next chapter break, which is still quite a ways away. Like 20 pages away. No. Cannot do it, cannot do it. But yes, I hope you guys hit your goals for the evening, and it seems that we have a winner for the poll being Tiny Bookshop. So next week we will be playing that in between sprints. Finish my graphic novel, I'm off to bed. Hell yeah. I hope it was a great read. I hope you have a good night. But yes, sayonara, everyone. I hope you had fun with sprints. I hope they were cozy. I hope you got some good reading in. And I will see you next week with a new video that was supposed to be out this week but didn't. And for sprints next week and games. So fun things to be had. Have a good night, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Bye.